Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and today I want to review a DC Universe Classics figure, Signature Collection's ATROCITUS. That's this guy. He's part of the subscription, or if you were able to, which you probably could have if you wanted to, you could buy him the other day just from the website from Mattycollector. That's how I got it, because I missed the subscription, so I had to buy him that way. But he didn't sell out fast, so it wasn't a big deal. This is the carton he comes in. He got shipped in a brown box. This was inside there. A little bit of corner mushing right there, but no big deal. I don't suppose many people are going to keep him in this packaging, but just in case you are, I'll give you the rundown on it real quick. 9 inches tall, 2 3/4 inches wide, and 5 and just over 1/2 inches wide this way. So there it is. Plain old white shipper, just like all Mattel figures. So pretty bland. I would not recommend you keep him in this, but I suppose some people might. Once you take the figure out, if you can get it out, he comes in a much nicer package for displaying. It's the new collection series packaging, same as the Flash pretty much. It says all the stuff up there. You've got a nice window for the figure here. He does look a little bit off because it's cut off so much down here, and then he's still centered down, and it's messed up right here, so that kind of irritates me. But since I don't keep them in the packaging, it's not too big of a deal. Window there, a little bit of window on the side, same logo up top. On the side you've got some nice artwork for him. On the back it's the same artwork, just bigger, and you've got the whole story right there. If you want to read that, just pause the video and you can read that. Window at the top as well. Nothing at the bottom but the usual junk. Okay, I already peeled the tape off of this so I can get the figure out nicely, nice and easy for the video. Let's pull him out. As you can see, he's posed in just a plain old straight up and down pose. That way he doesn't get any package warping going on, so that's pretty nice. He should just pop out. There we go. Okay, let's do this review. And of course this is rubber banded in. I would expect nothing less from such a rare and special figure. Just kidding. Alright, so here he is. As you might have noticed, there's a couple new parts for him. Some of the parts are standard DC Universe, which we've seen before. He's got all the standard articulation, shoulders, bicep swivel, elbow, wrist. That's all the same. He's got an ab crunch, waist twist, the hips are normal, thigh swivel, single jointed knee, and single jointed ankle, which is really tight, but it's there. The head, I would assume, is the same as all the others. There we go. It was really tight, but it's fine now, so no problems there. As far as the paint app goes, let's talk about paint first. This nice metallic red is really nice. It's nicely done. It's nice and smooth. The rest of the red is pretty bland. There's no shading on him. And the lines are overall pretty good on the chest, especially. They look pretty good. But on the knees, they're just painted on. They're not even sculpted. And for one of these figures, which is supposed to be a collectible figure, I mean more so than normal, it would have been really nice to see some sculpting. Or even maybe some sculpting on the chest to give it a seam, but they didn't do any of that. He does have new sculpted hands though, with his little holy knuckles and his thumb claw. You can see that. He's got his ring on this side. It's painted and sculpted. And of course his head and these shoulder pads are new. Shoulder pads are really cool. They're nicely done. And the head's really cool too. It's not 100% accurate to the artwork. If you'll look at his head, he's got that kind of seam going on down the middle, connecting down to his nose. He doesn't have that. So it's not perfect, but it is still pretty cool. There's no shading on it though. The only shading's in the teeth, so it really would have been nice to have some dry brushing on his head to show off the sculpt, but there isn't any of that. The shoulder pads apparently are just glued on. They can plug into the back like you would expect from a DC Universe figure, but they just have a little dab of glue on the shoulders and it pops off real easy, which I guess is good because it goes back into place and it allows you to articulate him a little bit better. So it's probably okay that the glue just pops off. That's fine. But he's kind of an unimpressive figure. I mean, there's some good things, obviously, like I said. The lantern emblem's pretty nice on there. But for being one of the collector's exclusive figures, only having a little bit of sculpting on the forearms for the gloves and the hands, and then the head, it's just kind of not so great. I wish the boots were sculpted for sure. Some piping would have been nice or something for the red on here. It's just so flat and bland. But he is nice overall. I mean, there's nothing really to complain about, just things that could have been better. So it's okay. He stands, I would assume he's standard height. Let's see. Yeah, 6 and maybe 5/8, something like that. He's got a lantern, obviously. Looks like a new lantern handle. I'm not sure if they've used that one before, and it is in the metallic red. So that's nice enough. Cool thing about the lantern is he doesn't have a hand to hold it. So that's pretty bad. I don't think that was a good choice. So he does not have the hand to hold the lantern. What are you gonna do? Oh well. His belt's crooked too. It's glued on. This is a extra piece that they glue on for the, looks like the same piece they use on Sinestro maybe, but it's glued on crooked. So overall, pretty unimpressive. The head sculpt's nice, the hands are nice, shoulder pads are okay, but that's really it. He's nothing special. That's probably why he didn't sell out as fast as the Jay Garrick Flash. But there he is, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the rest of the reviews and other videos, and in the meantime, keep collecting.